Hello everybody, Chris Wood here, September 14th, 2022. It might be kinda hard to see, but this is a picture of me before my identity theft, and it changes to me. I, Christopher Wood, am an identity theft victim from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. I am the identity theft victim from O.P.P. Spencer Mills, O.P.P. Staff Sergeants, O.P.P. Shannon Cork, O.P.P. Robert Kane, O.P.P. Robert Lucas, Shannon Cork, ex-chief, staffs or a mental health worker named Stacy. Hello. Hi. Okay, good. It sounds great. Okay. Sounds good. All right. You too. Thanks. Bye. Sorry about that. But that was a picture of me before my identity theft. And how it is being done is through compliments of O.P.P. Spencer Mills and their boys, Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Javen Allstein. They are all guilty of murder. They are all guilty of attempted murder. They are all guilty of my identity theft. They are guilty of injuring, torturing, stalking, sex assaulting, medical blacklisting through through Stacy's girlfriend, Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Triage Nurse Tanya, Triage Nurse David, and Triage Nurse Terry, and Paladin Security. They're all very dangerous people, but I have remote neuromonitoring use on me, and what it does, it basically fucks a person's central nervous system on them. And mine has been seriously damaged. I've been through serious brain skull deforming. I've been through serious brain injury. Right now, I am feeling nothing of my own true self or consciousness. All I am feeling is William Wooldridge using remote neuromonitoring on me. All right in here. Him and Blair Hardy are actually doing it. I got one on each side, and no, this is not mental illness. This is not schizophrenic. This is from the R&M on me, and it is 100% provable. In the meantime, this is how I'm going through my identity theft. This is how I'm being mentally fucked up from all these psychotic pieces of shit who are high on O.P.P. drugs, and they are passing this remote neuromonitoring around, using it on me in hopes that I forget about this, in hopes to cause me memory loss, in hopes to get away with this. I'm the victim of identity theft. William Wooldridge is a inmate sex offender. He's a wanted sex offender. Tyler Lake is a lover and a boyfriend, co-human trafficker, co-drug trafficker with and for Robert Kane and Spencer Mills. Javen Allstein is a co-human trafficker, co-drug trafficker, and boyfriend lover to O.P.P., Spencer Mills, and staff sergeants. Along with William Wooldridge, they are human sex trade slavery traffickers, children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders. See this? I'm having trouble talking. The whole right side of my head is being completely bulged out. I have absolutely no feeling except for air going through the right side of my head in here. I was shot in my right ear, and this is where all the problems is on my right side. These people are all highly psychotic. There's also a Ray, there's his roommate Sam, there's Hope Mills, there's especially Blair Hardy, who is highly psychotic, highly obsessed. They're using remote neuromonitoring to be me, to live through me, to be as me, to frame me, and to murder me, and that's exactly what has taken place. This is why O.P.P had me falsely arrested. This is why they had me medically blacklisted. This is why they had me falsely charged, and this is why Wooldridge, Hardy, Lake, Van Alstyne, and everybody else is all unarrestable because they're all co-offenders with these cops who are human traffickers. This is how this is being done. They are using remote neuromonitoring on their victims, using it for invasive surveillance as well, but they're using this on their victims to also fry their victims' brains to cause memory losses, to get out of criminal civil lawsuits, and it also makes it easier for them to human traffic their victims, especially if the victim is not aware that this is being used on them and how it's being done. They may think that they just have medical problems. They may think that they're going crazy. Well, in fact, that they have this R&M use on them, and it's being done through the police because it is police and military tech. It is a microchip implant, and I can 100% prove it. So, you are not only guilty of murdering my mother, O.P.P, you are guilty of this to me so you could get your cock sucked, so you could get revenge retaliation on me, and you could frame me as William Wooldridge, a wanted sex offender, while he is living and hiding out at 149 Center Street North. He is the boss also possibly to human trafficking Wellington O.P.P as well, because he is from Picton, along with Blair Hardy, also the inbred family. They also are related to Adela Rossable, an obese woman that lives on the corner of Center Street and Thomas side door entrance. That's a crack shack. She is a whore madam, actually, for the homeless people. So, after 3 years of living through me, broadcasted through me, trying to be me, I just want to say one thing. You are all very highly fucking psychotic pieces of shit, garbage terrorists. You think this is a game using remote neuromonitoring on me while mentally fucking me up in hopes that I go crazy, in hopes that I mentally break? This is a game from Stacy. This is a game on me from O.P.P. This is how you fuck people over. This is how you destroy lives. And luckily you have doctors here to help co-commit and cover up your crimes with and for you, O.P.P. and boss William Wooldridge. That's another thing. If they arrest him, they can't have it admitting that he is Hell's Angels, that they are banditos in Hell's Angels, and he is the leader of them, and he's the one that gives their orders, not Commissioner Semple here in NAPANEE. Not to Spencer Mills, not to the staff sergeants, not to Shannon Cork, whether they are still here or not, because they've been bringing in new cops and switching them around. So, congratulations. No matter how much you can prove a crime here in NAPANEE, it will do no good. Time has been bought. After 3 years, time has been wasted. Arrest refusals, laughs in faces, being surrounded with hands on guns to prevent the arrest of cops and doctors or anything legal on cops, and arrest on doctors and Wooldridge, your boss, or anybody else. So, kidnapping 24 hours after asking for help back May 27, 2021, when you had my blood and piss stolen. And that was also for my identity theft for this. Falsely charged and arrested for my identity theft, and also to give me a record and to deflect the crimes from the doctors and hospitals and to keep me away from the hospital and medical help. Lies out the ass that nobody has to prove while I am being seriously injured and mentally tortured and fucked up. I do not talk about this anymore. I forget about this. It goes away, and O.P.P. get back to human trafficking. They get away with my mother's murder. They get away with this to me. And I get taken and locked away as William Wooldridge while he goes on. They are also still associated to one Russell Williams serial killer. They are friends with this piece of shit still to this day. And William Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, they are copycats to Bernardo. Stacy, a mental health worker, she is the Carla Homolka of the bunch. She is the one, her and Shelley Hackner are the ones that kidnap their victims for these pieces of shit. So, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, insurance thefts and frauds, disability and welfare, and pension thefts and frauds is what all these people are about, and they're successfully getting away with it because it's O.P.P. cops, doctors, and their inmate little bastard bitch boys. So there has been serious deforming. I've been proving my injuries and everything taking place. Remember this, NAPANEE. Anything happens to you, you will not have a chance to save your life once it's done from O.P.P. and mental health and the doctors here. They are all involved. They're probably all pedophiles as well because they're into the sex slavery with the pedophilia. How much money are you making off of people? How many people did you implant before me? Put R&M into a ex-chief, you piece of shit, pedophile, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, fucking garbage. How many people did you implant to mentally screw up to get your way to manipulating them into sex and to human traffic them and to cause memory losses to get out of criminal civil lawsuits and other crimes? Chris Wood here. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. This is very serious and important. Love all, hate none. This is how O.P.P. traffic, frame, and murder. They are terrorist garbage.